ሃይ ውዶች ሰላማችሁ ይብዛ። አስፋው ነኝ ከኢትዮ ኢኮኖሚክስ ስኩል። በዚህ ዩቲዩብ ላይ ሞኔታሪ ኢኮኖሚክስ ሙሉ ኮርስ ከጨረሰን በኋላ በጥያቄያችሁ መሰረት ኤግዚት ኤግዛም አንሰር ዊዝ ኤክስፕላኔሽን ሲሪስ ፓርት 1 ለቅቄላችሁ ነበር። አሁን ደግሞ ፓርት 2 ጥያቄ 21 እስከ 30 ያለውን የ2018 ዓመተ ምህረት ትምህርት ሚኒስቴር ጥር ወር ላይ ያስፈተነውን ጥያቄዎች ይዤ ቀርቤያለሁ። ሰብስክራይብ እና ላይክ በማድረግ ጀምሩ። ፓርት 1 ያላያችሁ ማለትም ጥያቄ 1 እስከ 20 ያለውን ያላያችሁ ገብታችሁ ተጠቀሙ። Let's go to video. Question number 21. An effective government role in health system is crucial for at least the following important reason. Except A. The market would invest too little in health infrastructure. B. Households spend too little on health. C. Public health program in developing countries have no proven success. D. Health is central to poverty alleviation. The correct answer is C. Public health program in developing countries have no proven success. Why? Because the question asks for the exception. ምን ያለ ነው? የመንግስት በጤና ስርዓት ውስጥ ያለው ተሳትፎ አስፈላጊ የሆነበት ትክክለኛ ምክንያት ያለው ነው። በጤና ስርዓት ውስጥ ያለው ተሳትፎ የመንግስት አስፈላጊ የሆነበት ትክክለኛ ምክንያት ያለው ነው። Why government involvement in health system is important? In generally, public health program in developing countries have actually shown many successful results such as vaccination campaign, disease control program like malaria, polio and Ethio, maternity and child health services. Because of this program have proven successes. This statement is incorrect and therefore became the exceptions. Why? The other options are incorrect. A, for example, what does mean A? The market would invest too little in health infrastructure. This is valid reason for government involvement because private market often underinvest in hospitals, sanitation and ፐብሊክ ሄልት ሰርቪስ የስ ገበያው በጤና መሰረተ ልማት ላይ በጣም ትንሽ ኢንቨስት ያደርጋል። ይሄ የመንግስት ተሳትፎ ትክክለኛ ምክንያት ነው። ምክንያቱም የግል ገበያዎች ብዙ ጊዜ በሆስፒታሎች እና በንጽህና አጠባበቅ እንዲሁም በህዝብ ጤና አገልግሎቶች ላይ በቂ ኢንቨስት ስለማያገኙ ይህ ልክ ነው። መንግስትን እንዲገባ ያደርጋል ይሄ ምክንያት ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ መንግስትን ያስገባል ይሄ ምክንያት ማለት ነው። ሶ ኤ ልክ ነው ማለት ነው። ቢ ደግሞ household spend too little on health. household በጤና ላይ በጣም ትንሽ ወጪ ያደርጋሉ። This is also valid reason because many households in developing country lack income or information leading to under investment in healthcare. ይህ ደግሞ በማደግ ላይ ባሉ አገሮች ውስጥ ያሉ ብዙ ቤተሰቦች households ገቢ ወይም መረጃ ስለሌላቸው በጤና አጠባበቅ ላይ በቂ ኢንቨስት ስለማያገኙ ትክክለኛ ምክንያት ነው። ዲ ምን ይላል? Health is central to poverty alleviation. ጤና ለድህነት ቅነሳ ማዕከላዊ ነው። Yes, this is a strong reason for government intervention since better health improve productivity, income and overall economic development. ይሄ የመንግስት ጣልቃ ገብነት ጠንካራ ምክንያት ነው። ምክንያቱም የተሻለ ጤና ምርታማነትን ገቢንና አጠቃላይ ኢኮኖሚ እድገትን ያሻሽላል ማለት ነው። So the final answer is C. Public health program in developing countries have no proven successes. በታዳጊ ሀገሮች ውስጥ ያሉ የህዝብ ጤና ፕሮግራሞች ምንም የተረጋገጡ ስኬቶች የላቸውም ይላል። Why? Because public health program in developing countries have actually shown many successful results such as vaccination campaigns, disease control program like malaria, polio and Ethio, maternity and child health services. Because this program have proven successes. This statement is incorrect. Okay? የክትባት ዘመቻዎች የበሽታ መቆጣጠሪያ ፕሮግራሞች like ወባ፣ ፖሊዮ ምናምን የእናቶች እና የህፃናቶች ጤና አገልግሎቶች እነዚህ ፕሮግራሞች የተረጋገጡ ስኬቶች ስላላቸው ግን ጥያቄው ኤክሰፕት ብሎ ምን እያለ ነው? ምንም ገቨርንመንት ኢንተርቬንሽን ምንም ጥቅም የለውም ኢን ዴቨሎፒንግ ካንትሪ እያለ ስለሆነ ይሄ ነው መንግስት በገቨርንመንት ኢንተርቬንሽን ኤክሴፕት ብሎ ለጠየቀን ጥያቄ መልስ ማይሆነው መንግስት ጣልቃ ገብነት ምንም ጥቅም የለውም፣ ምንም ፋይዳ አይሰጥንም የሚለው መልስ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ምክንያቱም እነዚህ የቆጠርናቸው ቫክሲኔሽን ካምፓን፣ ዲዚዝ ኮንትሮል ፕሮግራም፣ ማተርናል ኤንድ ቻይልድ ሄልዝ ሰርቪስ እነዚህ እንደ ሳክሰስፉል ሪዛልት ስለምናየው ማለት ነው። ኦኬ question 22 what Malthus suggests as the only solution to avoid the condition of chronic low levels of living or absolute poverty. What Malthus suggested as the only solution to avoid the condition of chronic low level of living or absolute poverty. A. People to elevate their labor productivity by employing more capital. B. People to enhance fertility and raise the number of their children. C. People to promote technological progress to raise their per capita income. D. People to engage in morally restraint and limit the number of their children. The correct answer is D. People to engage in morally restraint and limit the number of their children. ጥያቄ ምን እያለ ነው? ስር የሰደደ ዝቅተኛ የኑሮ ደረጃ ወይም ፍጹም ድህነት ለማስወገድ ማልቱስ ብቸኛው መፍትሄ እንደሆነ የጠቀመው የቱ ነው ይለናል። ኤ ሰዎች ተጨማሪ ካፒታልን በመቅጠር የሰው ጉልበት ምርታማነታቸውን ከፍ ማድረግ። ቢ ለሰዎች የወለድ መጨመርና የልጆቻቸው ቁጥር ከፍ ማድረግ። ሲ ሰዎች ገበያቸውን ለማሳደግ የቴክኖሎጂ እድገት ማስተዋወቅ አለባቸው ይለናል። ዲ ሰዎች በስነ ምግባር ቁጥጥር ውስጥ እንዲሳተፉ እና የልጆቻቸው ብዛት እንዲገደቡ ይላል። So, according to Thomas Robert Malthus, population tends to grow geometrically, while food production grows only arithmetically. Because of this imbalance, rapid population growth can lead to chronic poverty, famine, and low living standards. So, Malthus argued that the main way to avoid this situation was through preventive checks, especially morally restraint, meaning people should delay marriage and limit the number of children to control population growth. Why? The other options are incorrect. A. ምን ይላል? People to elevate their labor productivity by employing more capital. Malthus did not consider capital accumulation as the main solution to population pressure and poverty. Okay, so this is not answer. What about B? B. People to enhance fertility and raise the number of the children. This would increase population growth, making poverty worse, according to Malthus. C. Also, people to promote technologically progress to raise their per capita income. So technologically progress was not emphasized by Malthus as primary solution to the population poverty problem. So the final answer is people to engage in moral restraint and limit the number of their children. Okay, let's continue. Question 23. Which type of relationship between x and y represent if for particular value of x there is a whole probabilistic distribution of value of y? A. Non-stochastic relationship. B. Exact relationship. C. Deterministic relationship. D. Stochastic relationship. The correct answer is D. Stochastic relationship. Explanation. Why? Stochastic relationship means that for a given value of x there is range or probabilistic distribution of possible value of y, not just one fixed value. This happens because of random factor or unobserved variable affecting y. Okay, so why other options are incorrect? A, non-stochastic relationship. This implies no randomness. So y would be exactly determined by x. What about B? B, exact relationship. This means a perfect precise relationship where y is fixed for each x. C, also deterministic relationship. This means one value of x gives one exact value of y with no variation. So the final answer is the stochastic relationship. Okay, question 24. Among the following motive of holding money, which one refers the motive holding money to carry out unplanned transaction? Among the following motive of holding money, which one refers the motive of holding money to carry out unplanned transactions? A, speculative motive. B, precautionary motive. C, transaction motive. D, extravagance motive. The correct answer is B, precautionary motive. Why? Because the precautionary motive refers to holding money for unexpected or unplanned transactions such as emergency, sudden expenses, or uncertain future needs. So people keep extra money just in case something unexpected happens. Okay, so why other options are incorrect? For example, a speculative motive A, Cayenne, refers to holding money to take advantage of future change like interest rate or bond prices, not for emergency. Okay, transaction motive also, this refers to holding money for planned day-to-day expenses like food, transportation, and etc. When we see D, or extravagance motive, this is not a standard economic concept in the theory of money demand. Okay, so the correct answer is B. Okay, question 25. What type of project analysis is primarily aimed to evaluate the project profitability or cost effectiveness relative to some alternative project or investment? A, organizational analysis of project. B, demand and market analysis of project. C, financial analysis of project. D, technical analysis of project. The correct answer is C, financial analysis of project. Why? Because financial analysis of project focuses on evaluating whether project is profitable or cost effective compared to alternative investment. It involves comparing cost and benefit, calculating profitability indicators, and deciding whether the project is worth investing in or not. Okay? Why? The other options are incorrect. For example, A, organizational analysis of project. This focuses on management structure and implementation capacity, not profitability. Okay? B, also, demand and market analysis of project. This also examine market demand, customers, and competition, not financial return. Okay? And D, also technical analysis of project. This deals with technology, equipment, and production method, not cost effectiveness. So financially answer is financially. Final answer is financially analysis of a project. Okay. Question 26. A limited dependent variable model that emerges from the normally cumulative distribution function is popularly known as A, linear probability model. B, probit model. C, logit model. D, Heckman selection model. The correct answer is probit model. Why? Because probit model is a limited dependent variable model that is based on the normal cumulative distribution function. It is used when the dependent variable is binary, example 0 or 1. it assumes the error term follows as normal distribution. The probability is modeled using the standard normal cumulative distribution function. So the final answer is probability model. Okay, what about 27? On the basis of the Keynesian consumption function, one of the following refers long depression of indefinite period unless the government used fiscal policy to expand aggregate demand. A. Autonomous consumption. B. Secular stagnation. C. Budget constraint. D. Consumption puzzle. The correct answer is B. Secular stagnation. Why? Because in the Keynesian framework, secular stagnation refers to situation where the economy experiences prolonged or long-term low growth or depression due to insufficient aggregate demand. Private investment is low, consumption is weak, and the economy can remain in this state indefinitely. Keynesian economists argue that in such situation, government intervention through fiscal policy like increasing spending or reducing tax is needed to boost aggregate demand and restore growth. Okay, so why other options are incorrect? A, for example, autonomous consumption. This refers to the level of consumption when income is zero, not long-term depression. Okay. C, also budget constraint. This refers to income and spending limit of consumers, not an economy-wide depression. D, also consumption puzzle. This also refers to inconsistencies in consumption theory, not prolonged stagnation. So final answer is secular stagnation. Okay, the next question is also in project impact evaluation, counterfactual is A, tracking of ongoing project implementation. B, supervision of project personnel. C, checking of what would have happened to the participant of an intervention. D, tracking of the factor used in project. So the correct answer is C, checking of what would have happened to the participant of an intervention. Why? In project impact evaluation or counterfactual refers to what would have happened to the same participant if the project or intervention had not taken place. It is used to measure the true impact of project by comparing actually outcome or with project and counterfactual outcome or without project. Why? The other options are incorrect. For example, A, tracking of ongoing project implementation. This is monitoring, not counterfactual analysis. B, also supervision of project personnel. This relates to management, not impact evaluation. D, also tracking of the factors used in project. This refers to input tracking, not counterfactual. So final answer is checking of what would have happened to the participant of an intervention. Okay, the next question is also, which one of the following models helps for analysis at time of occurrence of both qualitative and quantitative variable? A, analysis of covariance model or ANCOVA. B, analysis of variance model or ANOVA. C, random equation model, and D, regression model. The correct answer is analysis of covariance model or ANCOVA. Why? Because ANCOVA or analysis of covariance is used when model includes both qualitative or categorical and quantitative or continuous variable at the same time. Okay, so qualitative variables like gender, region, group, or treated and control. Quantitative variable also, example, income, age, education, and etc. So ANCOVA combine ANOVA or for qualitative variable, and the regression or for quantitative variable. So it is the best model when both type of variable appear together. Okay, so this is answer. Why the other option are incorrect? For example, B, analysis of variance model like ANOVA, use it mainly for qualitative variable only, not both type. Okay, and the C also, random equation model. This is also not a standard model used for this purpose. And D also, regression model. This can include both variable, but the question specifically refers to the model designed for handling both qualitative and quantitative variable together in this structured way, which is ANCOVA. So the final answer is A, analysis of covariance model, or ANCOVA. Okay, the next question is an equation involving difference and describing change of variable with respect to time is called A, simultaneous equation, B, difference equation, D, dynamic equation, and D, static equation. The correct answer is difference equation. Why? Because difference equation is an equation that describes how variables change over time in discrete steps. It shows the relationship between current and past or future value of variable. It is used to model dynamic change over time or period to period changes. Example, yt plus 1 minus yt equals to function of yt. This clearly involves change with respect to time, which is the key idea in the equation. Okay, so why the other option are incorrect? A, for example, simultaneous equation. This involves multiple equations solved at the same time, not time-based change. Okay. C also, dynamic equation. This is too general. While difference equation are part of dynamic system, the specific term for time-based change in discrete form is difference equation. And D is also static equation. This describes relationship at single point in time with no time variation. So the final answer is B, difference equation. So guys, this is part 2. So guys, to continue with me and to support me, don't forget subscribe, like and share. Have a nice time. See you at the next time with part 3.